Hello.
Well, once upon a time, there was a mother pig little who had 3 little baby pigs. The 3 little baby pigs grew so big that they mothered. So she said to them, "You are too big to live any longer. You must go and build a house for yourself. But take care that the wolves don't catch you." The 3 little pigs set off. "We will take your care for the wolf catchers," they said.
Soon they meet a man who was carrying some straw.
Please, will you give me some straw?
Asked the first little pig.
I want to build a house for myself.
"Sure."
Said the man. And he gave the first little pig some straw. The first little pig built himself a house of it. He was very pleased with his house. He said,
Now the wolf can't catch me and eat me.
The second little pig and the third little pig went on the road. Soon they met a man who was carrying some sticks.
Please, will you give me some sticks?
Asked the second little pig.
I want to build a house for myself.
"Sure."
Said the man, and he gave the second little pig some sticks. Then the second little pig built himself a house of sticks. It was stronger than the house of straw. The second little pig was very pleased with his house. He said, Now
the wolf won't catch me and eat me.
The third little pig walked along by the road by himself. Soon he met a man carrying some bricks. "Please, will you give me some bricks?" "Oh, sure." Asked the little pig to them. "I want to build a house with some bricks." And said the man. And he gave the third little pig some bricks. Then was very strong house. The little pig was very pleasant to the house, and he said, "Now the wolf will catch me and won't eat me."
The next day, the wolf came along the road. He came to the house of straw that the first little pig had built. When the first little pig saw the wolf coming, he ran inside the house and shoot out the door. The wolf knocked it out and the door and said,
Little pig, let me come in."
No,
say the little pig.
by the hair of my chinny chin, I will not let you shine.
Then I huff and I puff and I blow your house in.
So he huffed and he puffed, and he huffed and he puffed. Of the house of straw fell down.
The next day, the wolf walked further along the road. He came to the house of stick that the second little pig had built. When the second little pig saw the wolf coming, he ran inside the house and shut the door. The wolf knocked out the door and said,
Little pig, let me come in. Then I huff and I puff and I blow your house in.
said the wolf. So he huffed and puffed and he huffed and puffed. The house stick fell down, and the wolf ate up the second little pig.
The next day, the wolf walked further along the road. He came around his out of the stick the second little pig had built. When the third little pig saw the wolf coming, he ran and down his house. And the wolf knocking at the door and saying,
little pig, let me come in. And then I huff and I puff and I blow your house in.
so the huff, he puffed and puffed, he huffed and puffed, but the house of the big wolf did not follow.
The wolf was very angry indeed. He said,
Little pig, I'm going to eat you up. I'm going to clean your chimney and get that together.
the little pig was very frightened, but he said nothing. He put a big pot of water.
No.
He put a big pot of water on the fire to the boil. The wolf climbed up the roof, and then he began to come down the chimney. The little pig took the chill of the pot, and when the wolf came out of the chimney, he fell into the pot with a big splash. And that was the end of the wolf.